Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, here with more New Divine's Dungeons & Dragons campaign with Eric as Stan, Bob is the old man, David is Terry, Ryan is Billy, and Austin is Rolfur, and me as Alice and whoever. Oh, Rolfur left. Last time, you went into the northern mountains of the Jade Country, and eventually discovered that Old Man was wandering about the magical war scar and just couldn't see the phantom scorpions that inhabited it for an unknown reason. You may or may not have noticed, once he let the rest of you out, that the scorpions avoid Rolfur and keep their distance from him, also for an unknown reason. But you've now spent half of a day out here, locating the Moonstone Dragon, stabbing it, and learning that it didn't exactly want to fight. Maybe because it's not a naturally aggressive dragon. Maybe because one hit really, really hurt bad and it didn't want to fight with you if it could avoid it. One of those reasons, it just seemed more interested in peace and stories. So it made sure that everyone left its lair and it closed it with the moon seal of a door. And it sat and agreed to offer some of its scales for Alice, the god of moonlight, in exchange for a story, to which case she recalled her adventure in Wonderland.
Which she definitely did. It didn't make up at all.
I mean, she's a kid that had mushrooms, whatever.
And it scraped off some of its scales for you. Old Man is hiding as a rabbit off in the tree line.
Not a white one, though.
And we ended right as the moonlight sort of peeks around the trees and hits the section of wall that starts to dematerialize, revealing for the first time a completely bare dragon's lair. As it...
Hey guys,
Why?
gather up, gather up, gather up. In our psychic bond, gather up. Let's get ready to teleport.
And it exhales.
Teleport!
I do not get around for the teleport.
You dick, I don't teleport then.
I mean, you could just leave without me.
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Looks like we're all going to sleep.
I will have been off to the side, not to be within range of that thing on a single shot again. Been knocked out twice. And then again.
Can I Misty step out of the way?
Is that a reaction?
No.
It's a bonus action.
Then no.
Okay.
90-foot cone
No.
with Constitution saves. Old Man, you need a luck check first.
Oh, I need a luck check. Okay.
19.
I also rolled a 19.
19 is enough that you are not in the range of this.
Oh, good. Let me see here. What? Yeah, I get a +0 to my luck. So yeah, 19.
You just needed 15, so. You are beyond it. It wasn't trying to target the bunny. It wasn't trying to fit the bunny into its sleep gas.
It sees that bunny just goes,
gas.
you know what? I don't like that bunny. I don't like it.
The bunny's hiding.
Yeah. Otherwise, 21 is the DC to not go unconscious. So, Terry...
I can make that on a 19. I get a natural 20.
That's rude.
Anyone else?
Is everyone hit?
Yes.
No, okay.
Oh.
You were all gathered
Yeah.
around for
Right,
its
yeah,
story, and
we're
it's a 90-foot cone, so...
Oh, I need to roll for my angel.
Got an 8.
pretty good.
The angel's out.
I get a
Guardian of Faith
24.
doesn't take that kind of save. Or see on my save.
How long does Guardian of Faith last?
8 hours.
Yeah, it's still probably just here.
And it's stationary in the Dragon Slayer.
Okay.
That thing don't move.
Oh, gotcha. I see.
Yeah,
It must be a weapon that
yeah,
just
it
slows
lasts
rolls
8
long.
hours. It's got like a 10-foot reach and does like 20 damage or 10
Yeah.
on the save.
Okay, I thought that followed along. My spirit weapon's one that does. Never mind.
So Rolfur is out. Billy, were you? What
I
would you
got,
get?
I got 24.
You're fine. Stan?
23.
Okay.
Wow.
So Rolfur is the only one that went unconscious.
We're doing great.
Yeah. I was at a 21, so.
Awesome.
It seems
So gather
that-
round.
Yeah, it seems that the thief has robbed you. He is the god of trickery.
I pick up the body of Rolfur
Okay.
and get close to everybody else. Prepares the action to teleport.
Well, it's just metal.
Make it clear through the mental link to all involved that teleport might be happening here in a moment, any moment.
Remember, when you prepare to teleport, you actually cast the spell and have to hold it in.
I'm gonna cast the spell and I hold it in.
Alice steps away from you.
Why, girl?
I mean, it's like I don't think the dragon's actually done anything wrong.
He upheld his bargain.
Yeah.
This isn't right.
Nod head unconscious. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think the dragon's done anything wrong.
I mean, he attacked us and we didn't steal from him.
I mean, that is an interpretation of things. Some people also might call it a lie.
You, above all, made your Arcana check to know that it has the ability to communicate with people while they're in a sleep state.
So he can talk to Rolfur.
Yeah, literally, if he can knock out his armies, he forces them into a point where he can just talk to them.
Yeah.
That's why it's his goal. You also have seen that it has a breath weapon that is radiant energy.
Yep.
Which it did not use on you.
Yes. He wants his horde back. We can't do anything about that.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's like you would have to bargain with the god of trickery in order to get what he stole from you back.
But he's kind of an asshole.
He's really soft, though. Really, he's a small
And he's
softie.
like, I don't think you've done anything wrong, Remithral.
No, I'm just prepared for wrongs being done. That might be done. In retribution for something we didn't do.
He's really annoying me by this not attacking thing.
Still holding that 7th level spell.
Turn comes around.
What?
It's
Turn
more
comes-
than 6 seconds.
I keep holding it.
That's not how that works.
No, I think he can just hold it until he uses his reaction to
Long-
activate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
it's
long
not
as
a
I'm not-
held action, it's a held spell.
Yeah, as long as I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's conspicuous as all hell, you know.
Yeah, I've got magic flowing. Like, it's not like glittery light magic, but definitely we smell like cooked muffins.
So he thinks he's having a stroke. Yes,
Who
they
does
make
what?
all your attacks smell like toast.
They have this whole game.
I tried to convince the dragon that that the people that he can see are not culpable for what's happened, and that directing his anger at us is not going to be of any
Yeah.
use.
I mean, there's what, 4 gods that we have no control over?
Then
Can I make a
then
persuasion?
bring to bear the one that
Oh, okay.
is at
No.
fault.
Persuasion check. Yeah, that's 20! I'm happy about this. So that's 33. How many gods are there that we don't have control over? There's like Bob and how many others that are involved there?
I signed the contract. Ryan didn't.
Not necessarily. We're not talking about the contract.
Yeah, he can't
We've
control
got
you.
Sora, Ilga,
Very
Jack.
There are
Okay.
6
Sam,
others
Girdle.
that you know of that aren't here.
So I'm gonna be like, no, like there's 7. Actually, no, I wouldn't include the dwarf. So there's 6 others. Well, let's see. No, Ilga, Jardane, Sora. So Sora and Jardane, I think, respect anything we say. They would listen to us. So
Nim,
Ilga.
Yertle, Jack.
yeah, so Nim, Ilga, and Old Man. So there's 4. So that's right the first time. There's 4 gods from the new gods that we don't really have any control over, and he's one of them. So we can't make him appear. He does his own thing.
And it's like,
What does he care for?
Tricks, good times.
He has a pretty successful empire.
He does have a successful empire.
Where?
Well, we're like way north of that, right?
North and west, but still.
Well, you basically got to go like way south, all the way across the ocean, and it's at the tip of the peninsula.
He like puts he like gets uncomfortably close. Name it.
Giving
I'm
you
gonna
that
go ahead and
information.
sneak over at him.
Giving you that information would be a betrayal feels like it would be a betrayal amongst the
well,
gods.
we can't allow you to hurt any of our worshippers. They're not the ones responsible.
Right.
And it's like, if you want to get to him, you might have to actually pray to him. There's probably some reason that he's taking your treasure hoard.
To be fair, he is the most responsive of any of the new gods to prayer.
So there might be something that he wants you to do in order to get your treasure back. So I would try to.
But he's
beseech
left without saying what it is. I'll have to go to his home to ask him.
Well, you can.
Oh,
Beseech
he's not
him.
gonna I mean, he's as much home as he is anywhere
No.
else.
You can beseech him through prayer, and he will answer you.
He's virtually omnipresent.
Yeah, he can hear he can hear your prayers and thoughts if you direct them towards him.
One-on-one, he is not the most powerful amongst the gods. However, amongst his worshippers, he is definitely the most influential.
And he just goes silent for a moment as he kind of moving his head on what he has like one of like the long kind of necks stretching out amongst your group.
I don't stop my prepared action, but I do pull out a pamphlet to hand to him.
And push in towards Alice, who's
does he
just
take the
shaking
pamphlet?
her head and crying.
She's crying. Ugh.
Because you guys are all being jerks.
And he jumps up and he starts flying south. And Alice falls to her knees.
Alice says what?
Alice falls on her knees.
She's crying. I go ahead and like summon up her favorite food and just have it out there for her.
Making little girls cry. For what? Greed.
At least it wasn't me this time.
Y'all said we're killing and robbing a dragon.
Bob, I fully agree with what you've done.
Yeah, but the situation changed once we got into it.
Yeah, after they were already robbed.
Yeah. Then
I mean, the robbery was the audible. Initially, it was murder. So I
Also,
mean,
the girl needs to
It's
understand
alright.
that like non-humans don't matter.
And then you sent the dragon to go and attack a kingdom, which was rude of you.
Old man,
Yeah.
you receive a sobbing prayer from Alice apologizing. That wherever you are, you may need to go to your people.
Hippity hoppity hippity, hop into her lap.
Bunny
And
rabbit.
I just think back to her. It's okay. Paw, paw, paw. Start hopping. Just like cleaning off her little face with my little rabbit paws. Goes, don't worry, I'll make this right.
And which one of you said that people didn't count, or if they're not people, it doesn't count?
Oh, I didn't say it out loud. No, this is
Okay.
a David thing.
Okay.
I was like, what are you talking about? There's multiple species. They
No,
all
like,
matter.
Humanoid. Like, this is a David thing when it comes to animals and monsters and shit. Whatever.
I really wanted to talk to that dragon
Ah!
and ask it questions about dragons.
I mean, you can just give the money back.
I swear the hooker gave the money back.
Do we know if any towns to the south?
Basically everything. You're on the north period of the map.
Yeah, they're gonna hit David's countrymen first.
If
Unless
it's
he just goes-
rampaging.
unless he just goes
Doesn't
over.
know where mine is. It's just south, some distance according to us.
Are you out and saying that, or?
Well, he's
We
a
know.
bunny.
No, I'm a bunny.
I mean, I would speak up, but you're a bunny.
I'm like, over the mind link, it's like, old man, would you be willing to give the money back to the dragon?
And he's over there like, let us call it even.
Tell you what, we'll just call it even. Fair and square.
I hop out of Alice's lap and I turn back into me.
I'm a little sad you popped out of her lap first.
I don't want to smush the poor girl.
It'd be funny.
And
God
then
damn, I forget that I'm a terrible person sometimes.
I get down on one knee and I look at Alice and I lift her eyes to mine,
Mm-hmm.
dry her tears.
Look at me.
And then he casts Dominate Person.
No, I say, Alice, this is not your fault.
I have little control over a follower of that power.
I had little control over follower of that hour is what I
Power.
heard.
Power. She's talking about the dragon being one of hers.
I just say, you are not responsible for those who worship you. You put your rules down, and they follow them or they don't. I'll fix this.
You're a little responsible.
He knows.
I got
he
teleport
knows
ready
your
if you
city.
want.
That's fine. Do you know where he is?
I know he's heading there.
And say if we want, I could communicate with him.
I've got teleport still prepped.
Can't bug
Okay,
us
so
out
she
long.
doesn't. So she can't pinpoint him.
No,
She doesn't have
She
my
doesn't
gift.
have that one.
Straight south in a line. Would I know where that? What something that he's definitely gonna have to fly over?
I mean, yeah, between all of us, we could figure it out.
Heading south. I mean, Donabe is the most direct city. Otherwise,
I have a suggestion. This is a
Did you
bad
already have
idea,
buddies?
but I have a suggestion. I'm sorry, Eric. What was that?
Does he already have sight? He's flying.
I
How
was
he
gonna
get
hop
in
over
here?
there and start attacking him, but I got cut off at I hop over there.
Yeah.
And
Well-
we just went, nope, cutscene.
Like the suggestion that I have is, why don't we use teleport, which will have a low chance of succeeding because how teleport works, to the description of this dragon, seen once. On success, we teleport to the dragon, and then commence issue.
And you say this out loud?
No, this is out of game.
Okay.
On
Well, then
Why
shut
not?
up. Either say it in game or it doesn't matter. Make your choice.
Also, we have dragon scale. So
Shut up, Alice was going to point it out. We're supposed to make him make a choice. Is he going to say it or not? But yeah, you have,
all right,
you have dragon scales.
I'll go ahead and say we could try to teleport to the dragon, which doesn't have a great success, but if we do succeed, we get to the dragon. On a fail, we might get to another dragon. Which
Would this help?
Alice has a scale. Which
You have an associated
I mean-
object.
I mean,
You are on target.
it depends. Are you looking for another dragon or this dragon?
We're
What?
No, we're going to fight this dragon.
Well, if it's another dragon, they might have another horde.
Do we have to fight it?
No, we don't. Yes, because now it's going to go and kill an entire population.
Well, you could just make amends to it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Then all those deaths be upon your head.
No, just
Why
the one.
not?
Well, you'll know our followers live there too, right? So we kind of got to defend it as well.
Alice is talking to the old man.
Yeah.
Why not? What?
Why won't you do what's right?
Or at least, what's the trick?
Fine, you outwitted him. You took it. Put it back. You've proved you're better.
That's not why I'm taking it.
Stealing from him is from me. And she unties a bag from around her waist and she throws it into the cave. And she starts walking down the mountain.
Where do you think that money came from? Everything
It was
you
given
have
to me,
has
so I will give back what I can.
That's fine. Just remember, all the money, everything you have, came from the exact same kinds of sources.
And I didn't ask or need any of it.
The difference here is that it's her worshipper.
It's like, I think we can just give the dragon's horde back. It's not, money's not really an object for us at this point.
Can we just modify memory of the dragon?
That it never had a horde?
I mean, good, but I'd have to catch it.
That's also going to be like not a thing we could do. We can't modify memory that it doesn't have a
Well,
horde.
we could potentially teleport to it, and I could send it a sending message to try to recall it to its lair if we want to try to convince it that you're willing to.
I mean, I've cast
the money
teleport. I've
back.
got it prepped.
Yeah.
We could get to the dragon. That's not an issue. It's what we do once we're there.
Because if you kill it, you're killing one of Alice's followers. And he doesn't seem to be mean or hostile, so.
Which I don't have a good like. I feel bad about that because I don't think that we should be worried about monsters. But that's
I swear to God, this was your all's idea.
yep. I agree.
And now suddenly this is my fault.
You have been caught in an unfortunate trap of circumstances. You've been tricked.
And you all could have just fought it. But
You
no,
have been
you wanted to
tricked.
chat.
Hey, I your back.
We've been following Alice this whole time, and it was a trick.
I didn't get tricked.
Well,
You all gave up on the objective.
this was always Alice's quest.
We thought that the objective was to kill a dragon.
Oh, no,
we
that's
were all
still the objective. You're giving up on it.
the person who's giving the quest doesn't want that to be the quest anymore.
Alright, I go and put the horde back. Which
I
is
will.
lame.
I will also point something out. At the point when she gave that, you had basic interaction with either none at the first point and a single dragon at the second point where it was brought back up, and they were not someone wanting to talk. They were not someone wanting to have.
Oh,
That-
no. The
That
green
doesn't
dragon
change the old man's
Yeah.
perspective on it. I totally get
But it
where
is what
she's coming
changed
from.
hers.
Yeah, I that's fine. But the old man's like, I don't see the problem here. I put the
Terry
stupid
doesn't.
fucking. Okay, stop. I put the horde back. I go to David and I say, "Get the scale, teleport us
All right, we
to the dragon."
go ahead and grab Alice, who has walked
I don't
200
need
feet away.
Alice.
Oh, okay. So we leave Alice behind. We teleport to the dragon.
Okay.
Are there any trees near the dragon's horde?
Many.
Large or bigger?
Yeah.
I go and physically touch a few of those trees.
Okay. They're all
Dude.
outside the cave, but when moonlight shines on them,
That's it.
yeah.
Do you do it with your PP?
While Bob's putting the horde and stuff back, once I see that he's started that, I use an action to cast Sending to the dragon and say, the god of trickery.
Don't do that either. Stop.
Well,
You are screwing up my plans. Stop it. I will fix it.
He's over there like the moonlight's got the thing open, and he's just like, I'm gonna go. It's like he goes and starts casting things. Like, stop casting things.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him handle it if he's got a plan for it.
The god of trickery is just over there like an old man form, just like pouring shit out, and is
Fucking
just
annoyed.
like fucking annoyed as shit, like half pouring things out, half paying attention to us to make sure we're not fucking things up.
Okay, is the horde back?
Yeah.
Takes like 20 minutes because of how much attention he's paying to the rest of us.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you teleport me to the dragon?
Yep. So we all.
No,
Bill?
I don't need all of us. I just need me.
I'm.
The rest of you there will screw this up. I just need me and whoever's teleporting me there.
Yeah. So David, Terry and Old Man.
All right.
can
If you
go.
guys are okay with that, I only get one of. I can do this again if I need to.
Scale makes it on target.
All right. When the-
Cast
when the-
thaumaturgy on Bob.
You basically fall onto its back. So you.
That's fine. I cast Modify Memory on the dragon. DC 21 Wisdom.
That's a thing.
That takes like a minute or something, I think.
Well, the
It's a
cast
single action to cast and then a minute to modify the memory.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah,
charms
it's a single
during
action to cast.
Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up.
Well, now here's the real question: do gem dragons have legendary resistance?
They do, but he rolled a 26 wisdom save.
Okay,
So he doesn't even need it.
cast it again.
Hey, you win. It's the dragon's turn.
I cast fly on Bob. On my turn, I cast fly on Bob.
Okay.
And yourself?
I can only cast fly on one person at a time, right?
Unless you upcast it.
Oh, upcast. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I'll upcast this to 4 to give it to both of us.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, it's taking it a bit of time. Well, I guess at that point you're off of its back. So as it try and swings around.
It has to buck me off.
Well, if you're flying, you.
No,
Yeah, but I laid it on
the
its back,
point is-
grabbed it, cast Modify Memory,
the
then
point is,
David
if
cast
it-
Fly on
yeah.
me. I'm still holding on to it. I just
Yeah.
have the
Okay.
ability
Yeah,
to
they
fly.
didn't-
So
I
it's sort of
will not
twisting
hold
and
on.
turning in air.
Yeah,
I will not hold on.
yeah.
Second
Bob's on
time,
board.
32.
Yep. I'm going to keep doing this until it fails.
Yeah, it's his domain spell.
It's your domain spell.
Yes.
Let's see. Guidance. Does that have a range?
Guidance
Just-
wouldn't help me.
Touch. I fly up
It's
to
the
Bob
dragon.
and cast.
He can just turn around and spew gas at you.
I go up to Bob. I fly up to Bob. Cast guidance.
What does guidance do in this?
He
Gives-
gets a
no,
D4
It
to his
does
next attack.
absolutely nothing. It gives me a D4 to checks.
Yeah, an
If he has to
ability
make a save, he gets a D4.
It doesn't do saves, just says checks. You need
Oh no!
blessed
It
saves.
gives you a D4 if he's thinking if it manages to gas
Oh, well.
you.
One way or
I don't
another.
think guidance does. I don't think guidance does.
Yeah, I think
saves,
that's
does it?
bless, but
Yeah,
It's an ability check.
yeah, which is not a
which
save.
is not a save.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
fine.
bless.
Well, doesn't change it. I'm still doing it.
Anyways, with where you are on its back, it can't target you.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to stay on its back.
It's
It's gotta fail eventually.
Feel better,
Dexterity
Fox.
save.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
Well, then you're still on it for this turn. 26 dexterity save. Who fails first?
I rolled a 2.
2 for a total of
12.
12. 12. It kind of throws you,
Ring of evasion.
which does.
Automatically succeeds and failed dex.
Then okay, so
I'm
that has
gonna go
charges.
ahead-
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, then it's still worth doing this.
I'm gonna go ahead and say through our telepathic link, things are going well.
You need another.
24.
Can you insight people through a telepathic bond? That feels
Hey,
like
he
you
is
insight people through a
he's
telepathic
making
bond.
his saves. I waited to know that if he was making his saves before I said it.
Can you
And
insight through
I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to insight the communication.
We're just rolling off against each other. Okay, modify memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his turn.
Oh, that's probably. Are you saying anything as part of this? What are you?
I'm casting the spell and I'm trying to modify his memory so that he thinks that it was an illusion that his horde was missing, and that I had tricked him into tearing off in a fit of anger. And isn't that funny?
So you're kind of using that verbiage as you're casting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a question. Does
Because it
fail
seems like it will be too much time wasted sitting here rolling off. If I go through all of his legendary resistances, I will let his 15 stand on this one.
Yeah.
To point out, modify memory renders the subject incapacitated. That dragon is now falling to the ground, which will then wake it back up.
And it's unaware. Nope. That taking damage doesn't do that. Oh yes, it does.
That's true. It is incapacitated. It's magically suppressed, so it might not.
I will fly.
And
on
also, dragons naturally glide when they fall unconscious. I thought. I don't think they fall straight.
I don't think that's a thing.
Incapacitated, no movement. It's falling.
What type of bird does that? A sparrow?
Is an unconscious
What
creature?
kind of monster is knocking out birds and throwing them?
Is an unconscious creature a willing creature?
For what?
It's not.
Dimension door.
It's not unconscious. It's incapacitated, and it's too big.
Can I dimension door it to the ground?
No, because it's too big.
Okay.
It has to be of the same size or smaller.
Right.
There's nothing in modify memory that says it wakes up if it takes damage. So modify memory might just be a guaranteed 1 minute of free crits.
That's
No, if it
ridiculous.
takes any damage or is targeted by another spell, the spell ends.
Oh, is it? I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Way up there.
Okay, so it falls to the ground, and we have to do this again.
I just want to make sure everyone understands the circus that's involved here.
Yes, it is a proper shit show because you all misbehaved and didn't kill the dragon like you're supposed to.
Agreed.
What is Alice thinking? I mean,
If I cast fly on the dragon,
I'm going to argue it is properly high up.
can I cast fly on the dragon to make it not fall?
No, because that's not how
It's
fly
not,
works.
it's not hover.
You
Levitate
need
would do
feather
that.
ball.
wait, do you have Featherfall?
Featherfall or levitate, or
Yep, don't have featherfall.
but we will just argue that it is sufficiently high in the air that you finish your spell before
You have a
it's still
full
falling.
minute of fall.
Sufficiently high.
So I go ahead.
Presumably, you
Presumably,
and Terry are trying to hold it up with your flight as it goes to slow its fall.
So we are both on one wing, holding
Yeah.
its wings as it glides to the ground.
And I talked at it.
Yep.
No, man, that was just an illusion. I didn't steal your stuff.
Because otherwise, I feel like ultimately we're gonna end up at the same end, and it's just gonna be a waste of time with more roll off.
It's funny.
And then we're
He kind of
done.
glares at you, He senses your motive.
Disadvantage.
I'm not rolling for it. You
And
come
he
with
senses
me.
my motive poorly.
We'll see
Yeah,
about that.
We both get on his back.
Oh man, you're
I get
heavy.
on there, he's fine. Tara gets on there, he breaks.
Oh man, you're heavy.
Okay, I use the fly spell to decrease my weight. I also give it a cookie.
Dragons love cookies. I read a book about that once.
Give a
The
dragon
cookie
a
has
cookie,
extra-
he'll want a
The cookie has extra butter in it.
silver platinum horde.
It's a butter cookie.
You better believe it.
So
Just inside my head, all I'm thinking is fucking Alice every goddamn time.
So those of you waiting at the
Remember, I gave them feedback. Everything's going well.
Yeah, as we're flying back, I just think over to the group. I fixed it. He thinks it was an illusion the whole time as a kind of joke.
he never even walked in there after he
Never
saw
walked
it.
in there. He thought I just illusioned it to disappear as some kind of joke. Isn't the tricks really all the friends we made along the way?
If a bluff check is needed, I will absolutely give him advantage on help.
I don't need advantage. I
But
already have it.
Stan, Rolfur, and Billy waiting outside there.
Yeah.
I have advantage on all
Alice
charisma.
walks back up.
Well, looks like we'll be able to resolve this on friendly terms, hopefully.
I heard.
Stupid prying children.
You know, Alice has got like a secret mission to just murder all of us.
Well, she's already tried to destroy an entire city via dragon, so...
She
Yep, actively
apologized.
attempted.
Yeah, her next harebrained scheme, I'm definitely guilting the shit out of her, just because this was annoying for me.
You know, Alice, she's like, I would like this, and then last time you wanted something,
Yeah, last time you wanted something, you almost destroyed my empire,
and
so...
she's like, but Terry made me say that I wanted the last time you wanted something.
This is really all Adam's fault for not giving us a combat.
Legit. I
But this
have
was-
chain lightning. ready
But
to
this
go.
was the kind of dragon that has fun.
Also fireball. Just ready to go.
You're on its back, preparing fireball.
No.
I don't know. This guy's a dragon, and he's pretty old, so he's probably been around. If we ask him, he might know where dickhead dragons are that we can totally kill and rob.
Legit. That would be a great idea.
Otherwise, you do see the dragon.
Oh, yeah,
Hold on.
that's on you.
Hold up. We hit the generality clause for this whole thing when Bob is shanking it in the back. Then Ryan's just cool as just driving. Just go to the dickhead dragons.
Yeah, there are
Remember,
dickhead dragons.
someone
It's
is
like 100
knocking on my
again.
door. I will be right back.
It's like basically all the reds,
Yeah.
all reds, most
Yeah.
greens.
You wanna know the best thing about red dragons? No stupid gaseous con-save breath weapons.
Now
A
they are
proper Nexi breath weapon that I like.
pretty straightforward on their attacks. They're red ones.
No, Moonstone Dragons are not combat based.
Stupid freaking dragons.
On the funny side, though, David.
So with
says
my
that-
ability to repel the scorpions, can I touch the scorpions?
They are trying to run it. Like if you can manage to get hold of one, as you figure out that it's not your spell that's been doing it, and you can get one and pick it up, but it will try. Like it is basically the feared effect where it's whatever the spell that makes it want to run.
Alright.
That it has that from you, so it is trying to get away from you. But yeah, you can get one and keep it from going.
Just imagine Alfred's Elvira. Hug him and squeeze him.
Okay, so we make it back to the
Yeah, they see
dragon's
you
den.
coming in on the, silhouette against the moon. And it sees its horn and it kind of glares back at you.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
And it kind of nuzzles against Alice as it.
In a different light, maybe.
The dragon looks at you annoyed. Your game master.
I usually reward such good puns with gold.
So now that I've got you here and you haven't had all your stuff stolen, do you know any dead dragons?
Yes.
Can you name a dead dragon?
Or give him the names of all dead dragons that you know.
I just need to figure out if they've got souls and or if they've got a god that's still working. Also, I don't know if they experience the torment the same as everyone else. I mean, who knows? Dragons are weird. They're magical. I tried a couple of mythical dragons, but those ones didn't work, so they probably weren't real.
My slinky broke.
You have a slinky?
I had a slinky.
Now it
Too
sounds like you
small.
have two slinkies that are just
Yeah.
smaller.
You break a ladder in half. You have two shorter ladders.
I guess depending on the direction that it breaks.
What if it breaks laterally?
Rolfur asks for name.
Should I just see myself out?
Dragon.
No, you're allowed to stay. Any specific thing that you're looking for?
No, I am the god of the grave and the dead, so I just
Remembering.
want to see how the afterlife and or soul magic works with dragons. So if you could just name, like, I don't know, a parent you haven't seen in a while that you'd like to talk to again.
Or a rival
which
that you'd like to
be,
rub something in its face.
Sharid Miirthal.
I have
An old-
last.
is that an
Dragons
old
have
friend?
last name?
Is that an old friend of yours?
Was my mother.
Oh, all right.
Hey Bob,
Let's try to summon up this dragon's mom.
do you check if they had fun?
What, the dead lady?
Yeah.
That's once a day.
No.
Once a day, and he's already used it today.
I thought it was at will. Okay.
No.
Nope.
My ability to summon dead souls is at will.
And Sharid Miirthal does not show up.
So that's the problem I had last time I tried to summon dragons. They don't show up. Is Sharid Miirthal dead?
Yes.
I think there might be a god of dragons out there.
Is it true that
Or-
there's a god of dragons out there?
No.
No, there is no god of dragons.
There's something funny with dragon souls.
What does
there.
out there mean?
In the universe.
No.
It's probably reincarnation. The Jade Country has a strong fellowship with the idea of reincarnation.
That's true. Something's going on with the dragon's souls, though.
Well, they
'Cause I
probably
can't summon up a dragon's soul.
Well, it's probably reincarnation.
Well, what? It kind of like sets you down, and it like sets itself up in like the doorway, like in the gateway of its.
Oh, please, like that stopped him before.
No, like part of it, like it's sail back like against the horde, and you can just kind of hear the shuffling of coins as it.
It's fine, we can talk.
There's
Moves
just like an
its tail.
eye twitch for me that went, oh, it would be so good to steal now. That would be so funny. Eye twitch, eye twitch, eye twitch.
Terry just loves the sounds of the valuables clinking.
Yeah, I wonder why I can't get dragon souls.
Reincarnation.
I mean, it's certainly possible.
Well, what souls do you get? Any other
Well,
souls that you
souls-
haven't been able to?
No. Dragon, yeah, I can't summon up gods. I've been able to get any other sentient race that I've come across.
You haven't had any solitary ones that seemed not to work?
As player, I don't remember that ever happening. So I say that I don't remember it ever happening.
Okay.
Well, as Rolfur, you have perfect memory, so make the DM answer that question for you. It's the best thing about perfect memory.
Legit.
I'm pretty sure one or two of the oldest that you've looked for in records you've had trouble with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ones that were around. Oh, crap, that's true. You're dragon. You're like super old.
Yeah, this is an ancient dragon that just
It's
told
like-
you what their mother's name is.
And I'm like, did your mom die when the old gods were still around?
Here, hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Crap, were you still around when the old gods were here?
Yeah, the pre-god Exodus.
You know, getting information on that might be worthwhile.
Doesn't
'Cause I-
sound like much fun.
Because I
No,
haven't
it
been able to take
doesn't.
any souls that came before that jump.
Why, yes. I remember fondly Taliesin, god of peace in the twilight.
Okay, yeah. No, can't touch souls that are that old.
Allison?
We believe that there's still some kind of
I
multiverse.
think wherever the old gods went, they took all their souls with them. I don't suppose you know any dragons that died after that.
Nornim Malay. Though.
That dragon died after the gods left.
Oh, yes.
Oh, then, yeah. We try
Terry
to
belly laugh at
try to
that.
summon up Norman or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Terry sits
No.
down, grabs a
Norman
hot cup of tea,
Malay.
and expects a show.
Yeah, you could do the green one we killed, too.
I don't know its name.
Oh, that sucks for you.
I mean, I know it was a dragon, but I have to have a way to identify it specifically.
That
Does anyone have any parts of it?
Well, it had this chest wound and that chest wound.
And yeah,
Definitely some lightning damage.
the
Definitely.
ghost of, or the specter of a adult black dragon is called forth.
Nice. So that does work.
Ah, so it's not reincarnation.
Hello,
Does it have
black dragon.
physical ability as it immediately swipes towards you?
No, it's a ghost. It's incorporeal.
Yeah. Turns around and charges.
And it's a ghost. I mean, if it can't touch things, it can try to make like a DC 13 possession check.
Charges at Ruth Miirthal. It has not figured this out yet.
Oh yeah,
You
no.
could-
It's not really dangerous at all.
You should unsummon it and then summon it again.
Nah, it's got to learn. This is the first dragon soul I've gotten.
Yeah, and starts shouting in Draconic as it, is basically trying to rend its way through Ruth Miirthal.
Hey, I speak Draconic, and I tell it, hey man, you're dead, you can't touch him.
As he's basically saying, this is not over. Whenever I've been banished, you will end.
It's like, nah, you were dead, man. Norman,
I will
calm
end
down.
you. I will end you.
I cast guidance on Rolfur.
I ain't mad.
I guess we try and wait for him to tucker himself out.
Or bring the ghost into the lair so he can calm emotions on it.
That was a lair action?
Yeah. Well, yes, it's a spell. No, which one was it? No, hold on. One of the things it did was a layer action. One of it was
The
Here
banishment.
was the lair
lair
action.
action.
Yeah,
I
banishment
have
was lair
it.
action.
Initiative 20 was banishment.
I don't know. Is the ghost targetable by calm emotions?
I suppose anything that could target a ghost.
Sure, I'll hit it
The
with calm
banishment
emotions
ghost?
and see if that works.
Yeah, the banish was the layer action. The calm emotions was the legendary action of using one of his spells. And so he needs what?
The problem would be solved if you still get him to go into
Well, he
there.
rolled a
He
2,
goes-
and I guess his stats are those of a ghost, so
No.
I'm
It
assuming he
is not.
fails.
It is not a threat.
Yeah.
So,
He kind of calms and just breathes.
Hey Norman, look over here at the puny mortal.
immortal.
Northern
Whatever. I'm placating the dragon. I'm sure the alive dragon thinks this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Back to having fun.
I mean, that makes me happy.
So, what was his name? Because I'm calling him Norman. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
Nurnim.
Nurnim.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I tell him, so Nurnin, I got some questions for you. If you'd be so kind. You were dead. Were you in a river of void that was isolated and torturous?
Maybe.
Yeah, sounds about
Banished
right.
to some void.
Nah, you were dead, man.
Persuasion check 21.
He just
You're
kind
dead,
of
Casper.
turns and glares at Ruth Miirthal. Dragon just kind of claws, waves.
That's right, I did kill you.
You can resurrect him. That's always an option.
If we had like a body.
I hope
If
Alice
you
is
have a piece
seeing
of him,
that
we
this
can
guy,
resurrect you.
that this dragon we spared is a murderer.
Well, that's good news. It means I can.
It's
So
a black
dragons.
dragon. They don't count.
Doesn't
So we-
matter, Bob.
So we learned some stuff today. Number one, dragons do have souls. That's good to know.
Yeah, neat.
Come on, Terry. Are you, you just salty that you lost your duel?
Okay, so Nerden, here's the deal.
Salty.
If you want to get out,
Salty.
if you want to get out of the river of suck, you got to worship one of the new gods. What are you?
Your body
I
is,
poked
and
my
can
head.
go,
I poked my head around Rolfur and went, I stabbed that dude in the chest with a sword.
That's the god of trickery.
Make a persuasion
Available for
check.
worship.
And it's like
Available for worship.
that's the god of trickery.
Listen, I know my people. Persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
I'd like to roll persuasion to convince
Uh,
the guy that the god of
30.
trickery might be lying.
Hmm?
I'd like to roll persuasion to
I got-
convince the guy that the god of trickery might be lying.
I got a 30.
Not that he is, but he could be.
Make your persuasion.
25.
That was not higher than the old man's.
Yeah.
I get plus 18.
I get plus 13.
Also known as
That's a
worse
start.
I also confused him to the point where he went on a rampage of vengeance accidentally,
fair-
and then had to go run him down to explain to him that it was all a joke. Made him
To be
look real
fair, it was a
stupid.
righteous anger in which no one died.
There are also other gods who aren't here.
I like gold.
I give him a rundown of who the other gods are, and I tell him you don't have to make the decision now, but you do have to make the decision if you want to not go back to the river.
So you almost definitely got a follower. Now there's a chance that someone else.
I summon
Yeah,
up a.
would you guys stop
Actually, I'll let it be
stealing my-
your luck check, old man.
I summon
Well,
up a stack
here's
of
the
coins.
better thing.
I
Does
make
that
gold.
violate the contract of him taking my followers away? Natural 20.
Natural 20. He'll stick with you over. Otherwise, Nim would have.
I can pick up your body if you like, but that's it.
Nah, that's
Not
fine.
bringing the black dragon back. I have to kill him.
Legit.
Well, so,
I'd have to
so
kill him. Follow me.
It's like, well, good to know. Back
The black dragon would totally understand that.
back
He
to your
goes, no, that's reasonable.
back to your afterlife, dragon.
To your new afterlife, you mean?
Well, to your small room with a desk in it.
That you barely fit in.
There's no desk in it. He does barely fit.
But he's not in the river, which is an upgrade, and that's what matters. Nice, cool. Dragon, how many dead dragons do you know that died after the old gods left?
He's whipped something around with his tail, and he drops 3 platinum coins down towards you. That was entertaining. That was a story worth something.
Oh, thanks. Do you know any more dragons? Because some of them are still stuck in the river. That is a bad place to be.
Can we move on to a dragon who we can actually fight?
You sound an awful lot like me.
That apparently everyone wants to fight a dragon. So if you know of any active evil dragons that you can sick a bunch of impotent mortals upon, or I guess you'd call us petulant.
Come on,
Petulant
how funny
gods.
would it be?
Petulant godlings.
Yeah.
Upstart godlings.
If you've got any local rivals that you need to boot up the butt.
This has been a day. First we robbed this guy, and now we're his hitman.
Does this conversation take more than 10 minutes?
Yes.
I make the armor.
Yeah, which... Yeah.
Just magical dragon armor. I don't know, like +3 if I can, +2 otherwise. I'll spend my load on it.
Gotta keep her safe.
So, Adam, does David attempting to strip me of a follower violate the contract?
Mm-mm.
Because that would have been really, really funny.
It would have been really funny.
Just doing something silly, you're like, oh, damn it.
You gotta go and re-sign, apologize, make amends.
Because I would accept amends for a favor.
I know, and I don't like that. Your favors cost too much.
What are you talking about?
So-
It was actually cheaper.
So hungry.
You just think about the favor and start
Oh.
panic eating.
You guys hear the growl from his stomach? You literally just had a whole cup of tea. So hungry.
Just reading the description here, Dragon Scale Mail. Sometimes dragons collect their cast-off scales and gift them to humanoids.
That's sort of like what happened here.
Here, I shot these out.
Yeah, before we leave, I do have one last thing to do to the dragon,
Guidance.
but that will be after we leave, or right before we leave.
I also want to take the time to tell the dragon my story.
Good lord, how many days are we spending here?
You're just going into the night at this point.
Yeah, it's nighttime. If I can get just a list of all the dragons it knows that are dead, I will sift through it and get them
I
out
lean
of
back
the
against a tree
I,
and fall asleep.
Make a luck check.
Me?
Yep.
Curses.
You made him roll dice. He hates rolling dice.
I wish I could roll it for you.
Yeah. That gets me a 7.
You get 3 names.
Neato. That's better than nothing. Dragons, you lot are kind of you don't have much in a social networking situation, so you're going to be hard to get through.
You're kind.
Monsters.
Otherwise, he says, as far as living, there is Onkir Oth Barbarla, the Blood Breather.
Thank
the
God
west.
for titles. That name is a freaking nightmare.
You wouldn't happen to have anything of his, would you?
Breather to the west.
Yeah, to the west.
Just teleport straight to him. Hi!
No, if we can teleport it and
You know
just
what? I
start,
will give you a luck check for that. You like those?
I do. That is a 20 fucking 2.
I can parse that out of the number out of there, okay? I may. And he goes and he starts sifting through the horde.
Does he find Alice's huge bag of coins?
He does.
Because it's all gold.
Part of it is. And he will give that back. He's quite grateful and will keep the platinum she gave.
I guess I did give her platinum at one point.
Yeah.
I've also given platinum.
Yeah, she had 340 platinum.
I now have 343 platinum.
I'm writing down on my character sheet item of the blood breather.
If it gives it to you.
Yeah.
So it's late night. We just want to camp out here with the dragon, trade campfire tales.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna lean back tree, ankles crossed.
I'll give it some recipes.
Would be in.
But no, we're totally gonna teleport in and just like gang stomp this guy.
I am down 4 spells.
Yeah, as
Not
I said,
tonight. Not
probably
tonight.
got time for a long rest.
Yeah, we can long rest.
For those of you that use spells.
Yeah, this
But
guy's
it
not
doesn't-
gonna know that it's coming.
Yeah, but it's just hilarious. It's gonna be like that old cartoon. Pop out of nowhere, just kicking him.
And he pulls out what is a whip that has sort of like a platinum plated like the handle that is held is like just made of like it's like would be a wooden handle, but it's just made of like platinum like decorated in like these like grooves that like it would be uncomfortable to actually hold,
Right.
but something that otherwise the actual leather of the whip is old enough that it is quite degraded. Could be easy enough replaced, but
Can I fabricate the leather off of the platinum portion without ruining the teleportation aspect of it?
But why?
you can certainly try.
Okay. Let's check.
Whatever your normal crafting thing.
Guidance. On that. 16.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay. I go ahead and keep the rotted whip part, and I hand back the platinum and say, "Thank you very much, but after our experience, you deserve every bit of treasure that you have."
He smiles. He smiles at Alice, and he smiles back at you.
Terrifying.
I
A
also
little.
cast Bestow Curse on it. I kid.
Oh, the old man would have been so
I
proud.
know. I'm like,
I would have
who
been
am I
like,
talking
"That's
to?"
perfect."
In the thought network, he totally says and curse. But no, yeah, we go ahead and sleep there, chat with the dragon, show it show it a good way to cook a local wallaby, and we
if you need to sleep, we can discuss that there.
that there.
He's the dream dragon, dude.
Yeah, you can talk in your dreams.
Yeah, no, if you
Like
go to
up
sleep,
here.
you can continue just having conversations your entire time sleeping. Your body rests. He hangs out with you.
Yeah! It's the ultimate sleepover.
Yeah,
I got a
never sleep.
question.
He can't bother me.
Is Shark leather valuable to this guy? Shiny?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just dump it. I don't know why you're carrying this
Only if
garbage
it had
around.
some sort of sentimental attachment.
I mean, I hunted dozens of sharks.
So probably not.
Because I do have over 500 square feet of shark leather just sitting in my my domain.
Well, all you
So
need is to
every
add
soul
like
you have
leatherworking
has this
tools,
huge
and
thing.
it's a craft project for your deceased followers that they get to make whatever they want out of shark leather. Here's a project. Occupy your
Welcome to
time.
having Jason Shark Leather.
I mean, it's not like there aren't, afterlives that literally are designed to just be eternal projects of you build a building, and then you tear down a building in order to build another building. And you tear down the building to build... You just keep them busy.
Yeah, that's hell. You're describing hell.
Technically Hades, if you remember the game, but...
Yeah.
No. I mean, that sounds awful.
What?
That was the way I described Hades in the Planetary Fragments. That was what that afterlife was. if you
Silver
remember.
Eyes. Silver Eyes.
Yep.
Banishment didn't work. Silver Eyes.
Yep. You have a new home plane.
Very annoying.
We made it through. We were fine.
Yeah.
And we got to watch that guy totally punch that one dude to death after he used the card.
I enjoy playing games with my friends.
I cause problems.
Usually they still turn out fun.
Dope
I'm
monk stuff.
completely
I cause
reasonable.
problems.
Over the night, I only need to know, did it kill any of these other 3 dead dragons?
No.
Does it want me to do it in its presence?
It has no care.
Okay, I'll try to do it away from people to keep them less distracted.
So for that past day, I decided to roll a set number based on what your bonuses were to keep things standard, and rolled generally poorly. So Rolfur, Stan, and Terry, you each gain 50 followers.
That doesn't look like enough.
Billy, you get 30, and Old Man, you get 31.
Haha. Because of the dragon, right?
Because the dragon.
Yep, I am still a little bit away of reaching the next level.
Yep.
Oh, I'm still way down there, and getting poor rolls don't help.
I think you're up there. What divine rank are you at, Billy?
Huh? I'm below everyone.
He's in 9.
Oh, you're in 9 as well.
Yeah, I have the least followers out of anybody in the party.
I no longer have
you're
the
way up
most.
here. Yep.
I'm far behind everyone now.
Yes, so far.
2008-20.
Oh, I mixed up. I thought it was Stan and Rolfur that were behind, not Billy and Rolfur. Okay.
Hey Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
what is the notes that you had for my followers?
For Terry?
Never mind, I got it.
Anyways,
I accidentally
unless you
added a
needed
0
to
for a
discuss
second.
anything else in sleep, you wake up in the morning. Everyone, did anyone sleep right by Rolfur?
No.
I mean, I slept against a tree. I don't know who slept near me.
I mean, is the mansion up, Brian?
I didn't cast it because we were talking to the dragon.
Anyone not right next to the Rolfur wakes up just covered in the scorpions.
I am
I
absolutely.
didn't. Thank God. Man, that would have been really terrifying if I had seen that.
You just
I
kind of
I
itchy.
went through all of it. I didn't sleep.
Yeah, of course I'm itchy. I slept on grass.
I am also not sleeping, and I am going to craft instead.
The 3 dead dragons, were any of them problematic?
He doesn't
Was I
know-
able to give them the spiel successfully?
Oh, you're able to accomplish it, yeah.
Okay, do they know any dragons who died within a couple years of themselves?
Make a luck check.
Damn it. How about a 6?
You get 3 more names.
Well, I got something to do while we travel.
Ryan, your pigments are so expensive.
That's fine. I just, so long as they join in somebody, I got to network somehow.
So I make Ryan's pigments,
Yay!
but I have a third of the charges that I should have right at the next day.
Thank you.
And if
I
it
will.
matters, the dragon scale mail was very rare.
I have the materials, so I don't need to spend the cost on
Okay.
materials. It's just that I have to make the checks, which is easy.
Okay, so we all get up.
Yeah, let me type down that Alice has that now as well.
What does it give her resistance to?
Probably
Radiant?
radiant.
Well, because, well, for one, the Moonstone Dragon does not have any damage resistances.
How the heck did it beat a black?
Did it have immunities instead?
No. Let's see.
It just has that stupid gas.
It
Yeah,
also
probably
has,
knock
it
out
also
the-
has Radiant Breath.
It probably knocked the dragon out and then slit its throat. With its spiny cat-like wee-wee.
I'm just imagining now that Bob's getting constant personal attack dragon telling me, okay, now what you gotta do is this guy always likes to sleep in on Sundays, so you need to sneak in there and stab him while he's sleeping.
I
say that you
would like to
gossip.
point out, regardless of what it is, it's not as annoying as the kobold prayers you regularly gets.
Okay, so I want to get a good night's sleep, but I gotta make the bed a trap first.
Hey, first of all, those kobolds are my people. I love them. They're so
Okay.
dumb.
They were a big part of your early follower count.
They're so dumb. I love them so much.
So
I am
squat-
switching out spells.
Squat calls up. So how do I sleep well, but
Did we
trick
get them all?
myself to do so?
I'm switching out 2 spells. Switching out my mass cure wounds with Gaius.
Psychic seems like it leans most into the dream-like thing.
Oh, that's a 1-minute casting time. I'm not switching out for Gaius.
Yeah, Gaius is you're laying it on someone.
Yeah.
So we
Adam
didn't get
cast it on me as an action
Maybe
once
we
upon a
did
time,
it
so
now.
I was remembering it as an action. But I think that was like a prepared trap or something I tripped into.
Well,
I'm not
Gaius
sure.
is still a really good spell.
Yeah, I'm not keeping that though. It's not useful. To me specifically.
Okay. Otherwise, anyone else doing anything before?
I
Going-
spent my night crafting.
Yeah. It is
Nah.
morning now. You're out there, no longer.
Does anybody want anything that is made of leather?
Don't want your goddamn leather.
All right. I know that the
You,
luck
you,
check is.
you ended up incorporating some of that when you were making the armor in order to like tie the scales together and things like that. Or
I know it's probably gonna fail, but I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead and do supply and demand to
Here?
see if I. Yeah, you're right. That's dumb.
isolated DC
You know what?
27.
I don't see any problem. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna do a fabricate, do the craft, and go sleep.
Okay. So we get to morning.
So we got the thing in order to teleport to the bad dragon.
No, so a
Are
big
we
part
just-
of the reason it was able to beat the black dragon is because it was a H category older. So
Ah, there you go. That black dragon must have been dumb.
Beating up
Like
on
a
children.
bigger, older dragon.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any resistances. Should be easy pickings.
Should be a fun poke.
So, do you do anything before you try teleporting into?
I mean,
So, what kind of things do we think would be good for killing a black dragon? Or is this a black dragon?
yeah,
It's the blood breather.
yeah.
Yeah, what do we know about the Blood Reaper? What can you tell us about him?
How do you? You are now outside, and its cavern is in the sunlight, sealed.
I knock on the door and look at Alice.
I mean, you want to just give me 10 minutes?
About what?
What are you doing for 10 minutes?
I can just use legend lore.
I think he's sleeping.
Yeah, Legend Lore sounds great.
Yeah, so I legend lore the blood breather.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah?
I cast Pass Without a Trace into myself and Dimension Door in and sneak up to the dragon who is sleeping.
Okay, we'll get to that. In the mountains of Thornvale, which you know because that's where the was it the Tiefling general was from?
Yeah.
Is a renowned red dragon. So.
Everyone
Alright,
gets...
well, he's up in the mountains of Thornvale, and he's a red dragon.
Alright, let's see. How does energy resistance work?
I'll say with that,
Pretty good.
Of the limited legends that there actually is, he is simply an adult red dragon.
Yeah.
So.
We're basically being bullies. But they're red.
He does whatever, you know, he picks on all, and he restricts travel through that area, going between...
Yeah, reds are jerks.
Ugh. Protection from energy is only one creature.
Technically you and Alice would have access to the spell that we really want.
What's that?
Fire Shield.
I don't have that spell now.
Yeah.
What is Fire Shield do?
You grant resistance to fire damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, it erupts and the attacker takes 2d8 fire damage.
Is it concentration?
No. 10 minutes.
How many does it
Self.
target? Oh, self.
Yeah, self.
Okay.
Hey guys, everyone, go ahead and give me a luck check. Alice too.
Why?
You don't have to roll.
13.
9.
17.
Natural 20.
Alright, hey Ryan, you have permanent protection from energy.
I really like that as a concept of you as the god of luck, just choosing who you bless by making people roll checks. Heck, as far as, you know, your divine abilities, like only half your followers get, just let that be up to luck.
Yeah. So Ryan, go ahead and use my once per day. You have permanent resistance to fire.
Alrighty.
And who got next highest after 20? 17 I think was Eric's.
Yeah, I got 13, so I don't know.
Austin?
I had a 5.
Okay, yeah, and Austin, and then Eric gets protection from energy for an hour. Oh, as long as I can stay concentrated.
Rasprata is really grateful for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant Stan. Oh.
What did I say?
You said Eric.
Eric.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Stan. Stanley Healing Man. Anything else? Man, I wish that wasn't concentration.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
I have so many concentration spells. Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay. There's all that.
Animate objects is concentration?
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, man. That's how they limit everything in this game.
By the way, my angel yesterday I did use permanent stone, so I do have permanently my own golden skinned angel.
Pervert.
Why is that perverted?
He's just saying stuff.
So Adam, I'm inside the dragon's cave.
Yeah, it's asleep.
I sneak up to it. Very
Not gonna do
carefully.
that.
Take my platinum amulet off. And hang it on his horn. just gently, ever so gently, and then I leave.
It just doesn't know what to expect from you now, does it? Especially as it's very clear that it could tell what something was by smell within its horde.
Yes.
I'm gonna
And
go
it's
ahead
just
and
on his horn, and I'm gone.
I also this isn't permanent, but
Come on,
I
that's
do-
funny.
I do cast Phantom Steed for
Rolfur.
Rolfur. So you have a riding horse with 100-foot movement speed.
Okay. And so the plan is to teleport. And that, how many people can that teleport?
As many people as that can hold hands.
Yeah. It was
I
not
thought
a
it was like 6 or 7.
Up to 8.
8. So there's the 6 of you, a Celestial, and
Pegasus.
a Pegasus, and...
I don't cast Phantom Steed.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would I want? We're teleporting. The Phantom Steed's only for travel.
Okay. Well, I prepped Phantom Steed for no reason then.
Okay, so we're going straight to the dragon, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Before we go, freedom of movement on myself.
Ooh, I do that too.
Cast 8 on...
Same.
8 on the party.
And I'm going to cast, cast Mirror Image on myself as well.
And are you specifically trying to get to the dragon itself, or to the dragon's horde, since you have an object from its horde?
The horde, since we have the object from its horde.
Okay.
Does Mirror Image work against something with True Sight?
I don't.
Doesn't say it doesn't.
It might not.
I'm gonna take a chance on that it uses melee attacks, so I'm gonna try and make it.
It's an illusion, so unless it's like they automatically pierce illusions, but you don't get a save against it.
But True Sight pierces illusions.
Automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them.
So yeah, Mirror Image wouldn't work on something with True Sight, except
lame.
for me, which it does, because I ignore True Sight.
And can see into the ethereal plane as well.
Who's casting teleport?
Me.
Terry.
I prepare greater invisibility, and I ready an action to cast it when he starts casting his spell. On myself.
Alright. And you teleport?
Anybody else have any issues? Alice, you good?
Oh, let's
She's
go!
got her armor on.
We're gonna go fight an evil dragon.
Yep.
This is a
Which sort
legit
of, you know,
evil-
is at this point she's probably worked with some things and tied up along with her dress over it,
Aw.
and sort of the opalescent, sort of that bluish purplish look over, or rather half under the
Nice.
blue dress. So
Adam, I do pull out one of my other sigils of my little thing that's just not mine.
Mhm.
Because I have extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
In case
yeah, I got
need a casting focus or something.
I got nothing else. Let's go. We teleport.
and associated objects, 1 to 100 all succeed is on target. So you find yourself landing on what is slightly off balance and a bit of treasure, of just mound of gold sliding a little bit down, and at the very far end of it, sort of some bits just sliding off and dropping down into the large pool of magma at the bottom end of where the horde is piled up beside. Otherwise,
This guy put his horde right next to lava.
No railing?
Look left, look right. Do I see him?
you see no dragon. You see a small, off a little bit to your right, you see a small little path that kind of goes around between
Okay.
the wall of the cavern and the lava itself. Otherwise, you think that there's a small gap on the far end of this pool of lava that's probably 30 feet across, of magma that like would go into another chamber, or there's that path along the ground that's maybe 4 feet wide that goes between lava and cavern that kind of goes into the next bit of the chamber.
I use the arcane.
I see a dragon.
No.
I send the arcane eye to go and check those areas to see if I can swap the dragon.
Where does it go? And what is Terry raising his hand about?
Stone shape.
Oh, yeah, he beat me to it. Stone shape. To keep the stuff from falling into the lava.
Yep, a 30 foot, 1 foot high, 3-inch thick stone wall between the treasure and the lava.
Okay. It's only like, whatever. A D20 worth of gold that's falling in. It's
not anymore, it's not.
So his stone shape was enough to cover all the horde?
I mean, it's covered most of what, some fell before you notice, because...
Well, yeah, before.
Yeah.
Whatever, he's good, so I don't have to. I also have stone shape.
Nice.
I have a magical instrument that you made for me that gives me stone shape.
Nice.
Do you try to go underneath the bit of lava first or around the corner?
Either which way, it's not.
Which one do you choose first?
Closest.
Because remember, the dragon's true sight can see the sensor moving about.
Oh, okay.
Because you learned that from the Moon Dragon. Or Moonstone Dragon, yeah. So you said, which one?
Closest. Whatever's closest to where we are.
I guess that pathway over land is closest. And it kind of leads to around a corner and up a few tiers of what are like very large steps, like 20 foot across, but just sort of raising elevations of ground going up to some other chamber further.
Okay.
I'm going to move away from these people, start hiding.
So I don't see any...
Where do you move away from them?
Scrooge.
There is, like, cavern wall behind you. You're in sort of like a 20-foot radius-ish area. The treasure goes all the way up to that, down to lava on one end, or out that little passageway that the eye is now going.
Okay, I'll go with the eye, except I'm going to pass without a trace and hide.
Okay.
Like, stealth move.
Okay.
You start ascending these stairs as the eye does?
Yeah.
I drop concentration.
Oh, you're like, I'll just let him do it. Make a... Actually, it's a good idea, because the eye would be more likely to give him away than he would. Because it can sense, true sight the eye, but... What was your stealth?
What? Do I get advantage on Dex? Advantage. Yes, I do. I get advantage. Oh, wait, no, that's a blessing. I haven't done that to myself yet. Okay. That's, 43.
Yeah, so much less. So, yeah, you kind of... And these are steps that are, like, they're... steps, like, for the dragon, so it's, like, up to your stomach, and you're kind of having to... roll on, but you kind of... dash under them, and you move from one side where you can climb up, where there's like a stone on the wall that you're hiding behind the whole time, and you kind of breathe on a coin, put it on your shirt, and you just kind of put the coin up to look through the reflection of.
Just a very professional casing job.
But yeah, it goes up a few ranks of this cavern until you see up ahead is what looks like the ruin of maybe some temple.
The dick.
No, it's a giant skull, just got caved in right here.
As in man-made structure.
That was a great joke. You guys suck.
I was writing. I didn't hear what you said.
Something about temples. Yeah, so you just
sort of really head on.
Yeah, so it kind of goes into a room there. Do you carry on?
Yes.
Kind of go up, and you look around, and to your right, it looks like it's just sort of collapsed in, and to your left, it kind of goes off into another room. From the angle that you're looking at, you can kind of see that room breaks off into the wider cavern again on the far end of it, and you can't see the magma, but you can see the radiance from the magma kind of distant in that chamber. And to the section that carries on towards the right of it, you can see like a pillar holding up, a 60-foot tall ceiling in the next chamber. That then continues on downward.
Okay, keep sneaking.
And you kind of look down, and when you
I'm
look
gonna
down,
keeping an eye out for traps. Let's throw that in there right now. That I am in fact keeping an eye out for traps before I run into traps.
okay. Do you cast Find Trap?
No, I no longer have that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have silence now.
I cast Detect Magic.
There is some magic within the horde.
Okay, I'll go and identify it. Figure out what objects are magical.
You would have to be digging through it to get to it.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
Okay.
stealing stuff from the treasure hoard now.
So while he's working on that, you're kind of peeking around the corner, and all of a sudden, what was a relaxed red dragon curled up around one of these columns suddenly peeks up his head as if it's heard some disturbance. You think you were pretty quiet, but it clearly heard something as it starts
Yeah, I
running.
sent the mental thing I sent through the mental web. Dragon's awake and it seems pissed, so
Stab it.
incoming.
Alright.
I cast Creation to go ahead and make a large, let's go ahead and call it steel trap over the entryway. It's one of those deadfall traps, so that when something enters through, a steel spike will just go.
Can I put the
Maybe
guardian
first one
in
down the
front of him?
stairs. I guarantee that's what's going to happen. I'm going to wind up being the first one down the stairs. This motherfucker's going to scare me.
We're gonna
'cause I
call it
wasn't looking for
sized for large or larger.
Put my guardian in the face. There's a
Very
little base in
important
front
you
of it.
polymorph into something big before you come down.
And it marches its way down the path of columns, and it goes off to its right.
Does it go past me or?
Nope, you're to its left.
Okay, I'm gonna follow it.
And it kind of marches down like a descent of like a stone descent down towards a pool of lava that it just kind of like crawling its way through, just crawls right under the surface. of the
Raggy,
magma.
say something.
Yeah, I just gotta think back at you guys. Yeah, incoming through the lava, so look for that.
Create water on the lava. Somebody create water on the lava.
That makes lava explode.
Yeah, it doesn't create. This is not Minecraft.
Terry doesn't know that.
Terry does know that.
He's a super smart guy.
Yeah.
I,
true.
I get against a wall away from the horde.
Mhm.
Okay, find that. I cast Creation over the lava. Let's go ahead and put adamantium caltrops over the lava.
Those are just sinking.
Well,
Lava,
they sit on top.
yeah, they'll sit on top, and when he bursts through, he'll be bursting into adamantium caltrops.
Which will be mildly annoying for a dragon with scales for skin.
Adamantium caltrops should cut through scales.
They're caltrops. They've just got no puncture power. They're only getting
Yeah,
hit
there's no
If it's on the lava and it pushes up through them, then there's nothing keeping them from just lifting up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what do you
It takes the weight of the person to make caltrops dangerous.
Fine, what do you suggest?
I suggest you guys not dig through the horde until we kill the dragon. But
Okay,
bearing
fine then.
that,
Fine. I go ahead and put a instead of caltrops, I just put an adamantium plate. That is like just over the over the friggin' lava. So it's got like a 5-foot plate that it'll just have to it bursts through. It just has to throw off a plate. It'll slow it down.
Anyways,
like just a small plate or over the entire pool.
the first thing that you notice is the magma erupting from the pool itself.
The plate should limit to that.
Yeah, we've gone against several wolf from Austin.
It's but David, it's just a small plate. It's a 5-foot square.
Yeah, but it's still gonna limit it.
How?
A little bit.
And I need you, everyone in that room, to make a luck check.
Eight.
Don't you have advantage?
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Wow, it sucks to suck.
Alice got one of those numbers.
I got a 6.
19.
Can you beat Rolfur?
Eric?
I said 15.
15.
You were muted.
Oh, you're muted again.
4.
Oh, yeah, I've been talking about it. I don't know why I can't
So-
catch me. Weird.
She didn't. It's the target of that, and rolling a 3 for her dex does not help there. I rolled the exact average number from the book. So
Okay.
Alice takes 21 fire damage
Lame.
on the layer action. And then we can go ahead and roll into initiative.
You guys really screwed my sneak attack I was totally gonna get.
Pretty good.
You still could have gotten it.
No, not really. He was too far away. And like when you run out in the open, it doesn't matter how high your hide is. I need cover running up to it. 14.
19.
10.
20.
23.
Time-wise, where am I at with the mirror image?
Which one of you had 10?
Me. I have 0 dex.
Mirror image you cast, what, just before you came here?
Mm-hmm.
You're probably 3 minutes into it?
Mirror image is a 1-minute spell.
Okay.
So I would have had to recast it.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my trickery domain ones, so I would have just kept casting it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you casting mirror image over and over again makes me want to go ahead and do elemental weapon over and over.
You good?
No, it's
Rolfur, what is your dex?
+0.
Rollies.
I'm
Yeah,
jack
I
of
don't know
all.
what that means.
Never
I've
mind.
got jack of all trades.
Never mind. It got 1 on its rollies. You're before the dragon. All right. And so going in here, Billy, do you ready anything?
What size category is the dragon?
You have not actually seen it.
Oh, okay.
you could ask you could ask the old man.
Which
But
I
he
can't
might
respond
trick
until
you.
my turn, and it would not be useful.
Alright, so haven't seen the dragon.
Well, you could be like, I don't know, it's the size of an elephant, it's the size of a like a size of a person, kind of maybe the size of a bear, size of a shack.
But perhaps?
Skyscraper.
Work in their metric system. Using
We'll
these
use
metric-
anything but the metric system. It's
That
the
is
size
a
of 47 bananas end to end.
I know exactly how many.
Was that a
Banana is what I use for scale, so.
Which one?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and I'll cast telekinesis, and I'll hold that until I see the dragon, so I can use that as a reaction to grapple it. And over the telepathic link, I ask Rolfur for assistance because he has cutting words.
Rolfur, what do you?
I have to see the dragon for that.
I know that, but that's what I ask. Since
You have to see him and be within like 30 feet, right? Or is that one of the ones that's like 60 or
60.
60 feet? That's awesome.
And I also go ahead and throw a inspiration dice onto who would make best use of that.
I'm not there.
Probably I can't hit
Terry, I guess.
it.
No. The roll
I-
for them.
By the sound of it, this cavern was kind of small.
All my stuff is DC based.
What's inspiration do
And
again?
intimate.
I mean, it's whatever, 50 feet across, probably
I'll give
30
it to
feet
Rolfur.
tall. So
So Rolfur, go ahead and have a bardic inspiration die.
and then roll for his turn.
It requires reactions to do that. And it takes a reaction to hold a spell and then shoot it. Because cutting words is reaction.
Yeah.
Which is
don't use
the
your
dilemma.
reaction.
But I want to be able to shoot a spell too.
I mean, you can do it on subsequent turns, I guess.
You could cast guidance on Billy.
Well, it depends on what he wants to use his action for.
I bonus action cast Sanctuary on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I appreciate the shit out of that.
and I hold my wait, I still have an action. I take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Like putting on a glove.
Alright.
And that's all I do.
And how big was the metal plate you put on top?
5 foot.
Unless you'll let me, it's a 5 foot. So creation allows you to make a 5 foot cube. If you'll let me spread it out, I will absolutely put like a 2-inch plate over like a huge area over the whole thing.
No, it has to fit within that.
You're
It's not assuming it's that much material.
Hey YouTube, RDM doesn't like fun.
Playing with.
I mean, they already know that. I get held back all the time.
Trying to think of how I could kill Terry.
Really
I
easy.
feel like I've set this game up where it's really hard.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
It involves food and poison.
I mean, the dragon could just sit on me and I could die in its cloaca.
Alternatively,
Oh.
alternatively, you want to be mean. You curse Terry so that no matter what he eats, it all tastes the same.
I have removed curse.
You give it a
Yes.
really high level curse.
Make it to where.
Do you think that I'm not gonna spend like 12 spell slots on that a day? I'll do it.
No, everything tastes like Twinkies. Everything.
So the dragon lifts up from the magma. And
Cloaca first.
No, wings and head first.
He hates fun, YouTube.
I'm just saying, if you really wanted to torture David, you'd make it so everything tastes half as salty as it actually is.
I'm surprised you know that. Wait, what?
Half as salty. You oversalt everything that you're making for all these people. Everyone thinks your food sucks because it's too salty.
Oh, his character.
Yeah.
Curse
Where
Terry.
your
with
character
a-
thinks you're doing
Yeah,
things right,
yeah,
but
that's
everyone
the
else
only-
thinks it's bad.
The worst thing that a cook is, like, if you can't salt something properly, you're garbage.
Dustin
Doesn't
would
matter
love
how
it.
nicely you cut everything. You're
Dustin would love it.
You just ran into a weird thing, because most of the people I know in my town are, like, they have this weird thing thinking that I hate salt.
You do hate salt. You under-season habitually. So this would be going the other direction.
The thing about under-seasoning is you can add seasoning.
So,
Yeah.
Cloaca First Dragon.
No,
Chloe.
wings and head, quit being weird.
Yeah. Stop
Also,
that, David.
you need a wisdom save.
Of course.
So does Stan, Rolfur, and Billy. And Alice.
I'm going to use a luck point.
Wisdom save.
That's not better. That's an 8.
20.
You know you get to pick, right? With luck?
It was a 2 or an 8.
24.
Oh. That's better, though.
Fine, I'll pick the 2. I got 2.
I made 21.
Well, now you're just being...
And I didn't catch yours, Stan?
20.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah, fear is only
So
really
Alice
dangerous
and
to
Terry
melee.
are frightened. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat.
Which just means you can't move closer and any attacks get disadvantaged. It doesn't mean you can't attack it.
Yeah.
Which means AoEs are still fine.
Yeah, anything that makes it do a save, totally can do that, no problem.
And then otherwise, it exiles a 60-foot cone, which fills across its horde. And everyone in the area will need a dexterity save.
Do I get a grapple at first?
You'd have your ready to action for when it came up, yeah.
Okay.
If you use your reaction.
Yeah.
Because it'd still be able to breathe while restrained.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though it might choose not to breathe if it's restrained.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a grapple check against it.
Okay.
Alright.
And what does it need?
It's opposed strength.
19?
What's mine? D10, right? D10?
Yeah, it's D10. So
Minus 2.
Did 20 succeed on the fear
I
check?
got 24.
Did what?
Did 20 succeed on the fear check?
The fear check?
Yeah.
Is that what you had?
No, but it's what my angel had.
Oh, yes, it succeeded.
Okay.
Yes, cutting words. Minus 2 to that check.
But yeah, so you have it grappled. So it's stuck in place, but you're still all within breath range, so it does still...
It still breathes on everyone.
I mean, really, it gives the chance of breaking that concentration, so...
Yeah.
That's true.
Y'all are damaging the horde. I didn't want to fight it here.
I was worried about that. To be fair, I did put a lip up.
That's not my issue. I didn't want to fight it here.
Hey, we did choose here. It did.
I have advantage on dex saves.
What the heck was that?
You heard that?
Yeah.
I live in the ghetto, dude.
I got 19.
19, you take 59 fire damage.
That was a fail?
Yep. Stan, what'd you get on your dex?
You're muted again, Eric.
No, I didn't hear there was a dex save going on.
Yeah, it's breathing fire on you.
Then I have, what is the protection mode you give me?
Resistance, you take half damage from fire.
Still need a dex save to see if you take half of a half or a whole half of a whole.
Hold on, he takes an Eldritch Rebuke.
Does that do fire damage?
Yeah, pointless.
Don't do it if it's fire damage. It's worthless.
It just happened, so.
Sorry, guys, that just happens.
Sometimes I drop out. Oh no.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh
I
no.
heal him, so it's good.
Dropped out. Oh no. Oh.
I hope it
goodness
targets
gracious.
you out of spite now.
It's kind of the objective would be the tank. Do you want to be the sponge?
What
I
was your
gave you resistance.
what was your dexterity save, man?
5, I said. I did
5.
not make it.
5, you take 59 fire damage.
Which is half.
59 halved. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 820.
20 is 59 fire damage. Terry?
I got 8.
59
Angel
fire damage.
got 15.
So 59 fire damage.
Yeesh.
DC is 21, so. And
Hey,
Alice.
hey, good news. I'm not there.
I know.
Can't hit me.
I don't. I make the concentration saving throw.
Eric, you don't have
You make
mass
it?
heal, do you?
Yeah,
I do.
because I take half damage.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense with how you were even capable of making that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got fire resistance thanks to Dave.
Permanently. Very glad I didn't make any mounts right now.
You led them into death. And seeing how Adam has them come back as the same creature.
Just be burned over and over.
Just
It's Penny's curse. When it's like you die, it hurts.
Let me go to the river. This is terrible.
And at the loss for the layer action,
Didn't you just do the layer action?
I started with the layer action, and now we're on a.
Oh,
The layer
right,
got a
initiative.
sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now we are on. It will the room just sort of heats up around the treasure, and we need a DC 15 con save.
Hey.
I'm good.
For everyone?
And technically, it's when you start your turn there, but we can just get it out of the way here,
Oh, I got it.
So, still not me.
unless you enter it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't start my turn there.
Enters it
So
or
I-
starts their turn there. So if you enter it,
Okay, but
yeah,
What's the save fail?
I don't know how far away I am. I'm guessing very.
about 45 feet.
What's the
Oh,
save
okay,
fail?
that's not bad.
If you get less than 15, you take 10 fire damage. If you get more, you take 5.
Hey, my celestial's still alive.
And otherwise,
Wow.
after the layer is Stan.
Alright. So I'm gonna pop my wings first as a free action, or the racial thing. I'm gonna poke him with my Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
You get advantage.
Because he's grappled.
What?
You get advantage
Oh.
on your attack rolls.
Oh, right on. Is 25 hit?
Does 25 hit? Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh, good.
21 hit?
Yes. Yes. 21 does
Roll
hit.
19. 14, so that's gonna hit too. Okay, so
And he is immune to fire, so any fire damage you can just cut right out. I don't think
it's
that's a
mostly
surprise.
radiant damage right now.
Hmm?
It's all radiant.
Okay.
Oh, and force. I need the math on it, or say the total number. But it's 26 damage, 24 damage, 28 damage.
Can you add those?
$78.
78, thank you. Much easier. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. And we're to Old Man.
Okay,
You're
I'm going
45
to...
feet away, but if you go with it, but around your 30 feet is when you peer around the corner and you'd be able to see him.
Okay. Is it within striking distance of the edge?
Of the edge of the pool of lava? No.
Okay, in that case, I will... yeah, Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Ew.
Shooting a
He's
flame at a red dragon.
DC 21. Is it within 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, it needs a DC 21 dex save.
Fail.
Okay, so it takes 3d8 radiant damage. That's a d10. Because I am a fuck up. 3... 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, It takes 11 radiant damage, and then I'm going to hide again back around the corner.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 on my hide check, so that's
It can't get to you
60.
anyways.
Well, it's a 60.
Unless Ryan lets it go.
My hide is a 60.
Sorry, I
My
don't
parents
comprehend
were
that number.
alive, they would
That's
not
not a
be
number
sure
used in
that they-
D&D.
What?
That's not a number used in D&D. I'm sorry, I don't no comprehend.
I got a 60.
What? I'm still not understanding. We'll just have to move on.
And
After
I'm back
the old
around
man.
the corner. Am I within the range of the lair action? The heat? Or am I-
No, you did
So-
not enter that radius now.
Okay, cool.
And Terry.
And
Hmm?
oh wait, yeah, those are both actions. Let me know when my mirror image is up.
At this point, you probably just recast it, but when he was diving into the lava during that
Okay.
period, so you basically got a minute. So yeah.
Another 9 rounds. Okay.
So Terry, you are frightened.
Yep. So the exit. Can I get there within 30 feet?
What do you mean by the exit?
Well, there's an exit to this room.
Do you mean like where you're on that little pathway between the wall and lava that turns towards the hallway? The hallway also can be accessed from the lava.
Right, but like, it's the dragon, the gargantuan dragon,
Mhm.
is
Huge.
Yeah,
a
it's
huge dragon. Is in this room, halfway in the lava,
Okay.
and it is in this room. It wouldn't be able to see into the hallway.
This room is also the hallway. They're different for you because you can't be on the lava, but the lava is one of the. It would be one of the walls that divides the two rooms, so it's open to the air.
But it doesn't. Is there a like? But there's no physical wall between them.
Not on the lava side, no. The lava pool goes all the way up to the end. The hallway ends at it, and the treasure pile ends at it, and there's a little walkway that connects it if you wanted to stay on land.
Are there any large pieces of treasure?
Yeah, there's large, like golden, like statue, like a bust of some
I think David's
the
looking
crown
for
of
total
monarch.
I am absolutely looking for full cover.
That would be like the one down. Is it 3/4?
Can I dig behind and get into full cover behind the treasure?
No.
But I have full cover around the corner. Could he get to where I am?
He would have to use his action to further his movement to get that far.
How far is that?
It's about 45 feet, but it would need 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Because the first
But,
15 is difficult terrain over the treasure.
Didn't you cast freedom of movement?
I do have freedom of movement on.
Then there's no difficult
Okay, then
terrain.
there's no difficult terrain, so it would take 45 feet of movement.
And even if the spell's a bonus action, if I cast a spell that's not a cantrip, I still can't cast another spell. Unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you bonus action a spell, you can only cast cantrips.
Darn, I can't chain lightning and misty step.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I don't like that option.
I thought that
I
was
can't-
funny when I looked that up, that only applies to spells cast with bonus actions.
Yes. Nah, you got multiple turns, just lay it out. Second
So-
wind, go nuts.
What does 3/4 cover give you +4? Advantage?
It only gives you AC bonus.
Doesn't give a reflex bonus?
Reflex bonus, like haste, I think.
Oh, what else are you?
I think
I've-
haste gives advantage on dex checks, and that's it.
I've got 24 health right now.
Yeah, have advantage on dexterity saving throws is what haste does. And
What's
plus
More
your
than
max?
Alice.
88.
You'll be fine.
Alright, yeah, I'm going... I hate...
Quarter is +5 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws against attacks and effects that originate on the opposite side of the cover.
Nice.
I don't think I can survive a half damage, but I'm gonna go ahead and jinx it, and go ahead and get 3/4 cover and throw a chain lightning.
Okay. So chain lightning, does it need a reflex save or dex save?
Sorry.
It
Chain
should
lightning.
be Dex.
Why are you not obvious? I'm gonna assume Dex. Yes, Dexterity saving throw.
16?
Nope. 20.
Are you chaining it to anyone else?
Me?
I chain it to various spots of lava. No, I chain it to the ceiling above it.
It doesn't come back for a second hit.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you can
matter.
just do other stuff.
I chain it to the ceiling above it, hoping that it'll cave some of the rocks on top of it.
All right. I like this. Yeah.
37 damage.
Gonna Family Feud clap this one through. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad someone got that one.
And you said 37. Nothing that falls directly on him, but there is splinters of rocks that are hanging down.
And then the angel...
It doesn't even seem to notice.
Then the angel is going to go ahead and fire off a shot with its radiant bow. Oh, that's not good.
It's advantage. It's grappled.
Yeah.
Hey! 16.
16 does not quite pierce its armor.
Okay. That's it. It also seeks cover. Not that it matters, it has literally 1 health left.
You have 1 health left? What?
No, my angel has 1 health left. I have 24 health, which is not much, but
I'll heal you for your full health. You're within 30 feet of me, right?
nope.
I don't know, 30 feet of... I can point it to you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're hiding behind that...
Oh yeah, I didn't leave.
west,
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Your minion's within 30 feet of you, so I can double tap you.
I should have animated objects. Next.
Okay, I'm back here going pew pew pew. The sacred flame. Because
So
that's how it
Alice
operates.
turns into a constellation of a chalice and starts to glow.
Her cup runneth over.
It's a big cup for a child.
So
Could it be like-
Chalice Alice is going over there.
Could it be
No,
like
Chalice Alice healed herself.
could it be like a constellation of a sippy cup?
And at the end of your turn, you can re-roll the saving throw for frightened, the wisdom, and she makes it on hers.
Ooh, 19 plus.
Then you get it.
Cool.
You are no longer frightened. And that brings us up to Billy.
Alright. So,
It is different than what's on there. You better ask.
okay. but just so I have like a visual idea of what we're dealing with.
Holy
So,
crap, Ryan! Is that your
We've
place?
got like the treasure hoard, like somewhere there, and then we got like these.
None of this is stuff that you. All of this is basically gone.
Okay.
So, don't.
All right. So,
You can actually see the map what's
but we've
going
got
on.
these like kind of more narrow hallway type things.
This little bit? No, that's
No.
not a thing. You're just up in here.
Okay. So
Basically, everything from here is different. From here.
All right.
And also, it's half the scale that this is supposed to be at. So.
All right.
But I suppose the map for inspiration, since he's taking usefulness of it, you're up in this little chamber here. Things go up. Everything over here is all different.
Right.
I just took the very left side of the map.
So
That's like an ancient dragon layer. I'm like, you don't have all of that.
but
Unfortunate.
we do have like smaller offshoot hallways that are connected to this room.
No. You have that big wide hallway that's like 10 foot wide that goes up to the large chamber, and then outside is a bit of a slope that goes down to a big field of lava.
Oh, that's a different room though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's no little hallways connected to this, no.
Alrighty.
It's just that one that's between 10 and 30 feet wide.
There's some little walkways that travel along the edges, though. That's it.
Yeah, there was that little 5-foot section, or 4-foot section is what goes between the lava and the treasure hoard when he comes down.
Cool.
Then, what I will do is, I'm going to rotate the dragon. Oh, I gotta make grapple check against him again. So it's our grapple contest against one another. Rolled 16. That's pretty good. 25.
Rolled a 4, not very good. 12.
Alright. So I got 30 feet of movement, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to rotate him so that his tail side will be pointing upwards towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to dunk his head in lava so we can blind him so he can't see.
Dragons have blind sense.
True
Only
sight,
60
actually.
feet.
But his head will be covered in lava, so if he doesn't...
Yeah, true sight doesn't get rid of obstructions.
Yeah,
And
Hopefully
he
he
literally swam through the lava. That's how you found him.
It's not hurting him,
yeah it's
but
not
he
hurt.
can't see.
And the idea is that he can't breathe lava either, so if he can't
Well,
see...
he can't breathe fire on us
Mm-hmm.
from down there.
So,
Which is
at least
life-saving.
a way of trying to obstruct him, and then
He has to re-roll to get that back.
And then I'm going to move towards the hallway where Bob is, but I have to still stay within 60 feet of the dragon, so I don't move out of that range.
Okay.
So I'm going to move in that direction, and then I'll go ahead and throw a inspiration dice at Terry.
So you're leaving the dragon out in the middle of the lava pit?
I move it so he's closer to the melee attacker side, so that they'll be able to strike at him.
As the old man sits there, is like, "Did you get him where I can reach him?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep casting Sacred Flame because I don't walk on lava, Ryan.
Yeah. And he's like,
Yet.
Yeah. Stick his head in lava, backside
Ever.
up, and close enough
That's
that melee
that's a monk
attackers can
thing.
get him.
Monks get to run on lava. I ain't that kind of fighter.
All right, Rolfur,
Who goes after me?
dragon,
On our team.
lair, stand.
Dang.
Not our team, Adam.
We'll see when we get there.
I'd be willing to accept the change.
The layer is now on our side.
I would like. There's something that you acted like I was mocking you, but you'll
Well.
see.
Am I within 60 feet of the dragon?
Yes,
It's got to be 30 feet. Can I get
Yes.
within 30 feet of the dragon?
you are.
Oh, I already currently am.
Yes, dragon's been moved towards the shoreline, so yes.
Stands on the ground with me, right?
On the treasure pile with you.
All right, yeah.
But on opposite wall.
Well, I moved closer to Stan because I'm at 18 hit points.
Yeah.
Real squishy.
I'm burning now.
He took a
Well,
lot
I'm
of
sorry,
damage.
I didn't get a
Yeah.
resistance to fire damage.
Yeah.
Handicaps. Should be more lucky.
And I tell him, let the old man have him. And I channel divinity, path to the grave, that dragon.
What's that
which
do?
is
It gives it vulnerability to all damage from one attack. For example, a sneak attack.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Come on, boys.
I
Come on.
hate you.
Let me at him.
Dragon's
Come
on,
turn.
let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
I got a bonus action. Can I see the old man?
No.
No.
He's there.
Then I inspiration
Me?
stand.
Me?
Can I see you?
Yeah, I should still be in the area.
I thought you went away around a corner.
No, I moved
How far can?
I went
60
away around
feet.
the corner.
No. How far can his thing go?
60.
Oh, then yeah, you're
Then yes. Then I inspiration the mage.
okay.
So that gets my action, bonus action, and that's my turn.
Dang.
That's why I said like it's the next attack made by an ally. So heal me, and let the person with dice roll double.
So can't see what he does. Nothing seemed to be on there. But on the lair turn, Tremor shakes the lair in a 60-foot radius around the dragon.
Oh please, oh please.
Oh,
please.
that hits me now.
Each creature other than the dragon on the ground in the area must succeed DC 15 Dex save or be knocked prone.
15.
Natural 20.
Alice falls.
I'm prone. I got a 4.
I make a concentration save in case I need to.
You didn't take damage, did you?
I nat 20 the fall down thing, so.
Terry, make a luck check.
Terry.
17.
17. He's mostly been moved out of the way, but he still takes 8 damage from falling rocks.
Take it. It's spanking him.
The cloaca is in the air now, David.
It's more catching one of his wings, if you want to look into it, but...
Don't worry, I've got a sword.
Ain't no one want to spank that cloaca.
Stan, would you stop?
He gets like this sometimes.
Drunk?
Before Chino gets tagged to the free
Drunk,
channel.
he gets, like, drunk. I know!
Yeah.
Alright.
But don't ruin this for all of us.
Yes,
Some of us like being able to have a beer.
Alright. I dropped my healing on Austin. As a free action, my side one, I find it real fast.
You get a free action.
Yeah, it's the Rachel healing lighter, radiant souls. So, healing hands, that's what it's called.
It's not a free, is it?
It's not a thing.
Free actions are like talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. For bonus action, I meant.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, that seems...
Yeah.
It's like, I definitely would have heard of that race if it got a free action heal.
Yeah.
Covers bonus action from the thing, but I'll do mass cure wounds. 3d8. Alright. One around in a, what is it, 30-foot radius of Austin? It's 36 health.
Who?
Everyone within a 30-foot radius of Austin gets a 30 health. 36 health.
Terry and Alice are also within that, so...
Is the dragon?
I'm assuming he can exclude the dragon.
I can choose up to 6 creatures. Oh, no, dragon is excluded. And then, where's the healing hands one?
Oh, she's not feeling too bad at all now between her healing and yours. She has above half health.
And we got a message over the
Let me look for that. You can move on. I'll tell Austin how much I healed him extra for. How much?
It's not another spell, is it?
Yeah, it is.
You can't cast 2 spells.
Oh, never mind.
Well, he was saying it was like a racial ability.
Yeah. Is it a racial ability as well? It's a magical spell from a racial ability.
What
Well,
race?
I thought it was a class ability,
Well, Celestial World, I thought. That's what I'm trying to figure out which one it's from.
which is a class.
It was from the SMR. The Protector one. One of the two.
Okay, which is different than Celestial Warlock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're using the Asimar Lay on Hands and the Celestial Warlock ability. So one's a racial ability, one's a spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting mixed
Okay.
up.
Okay. Never mind then. You're good.
Yeah, because that has a
'Cause-
that does not mimic a spell. That racial
Yeah.
ability gives you a pool based on your level of how much you heal.
Healing.
Yeah.
Healing Hands, as an action, you can touch a creature and roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus.
What an arbitrary rule.
What?
It's a weird healing spell, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not a
what's the
spell.
point?
It's an ability.
Ability, yeah.
Because if you say when you say spell, everyone goes, you can't cast 2 spells. You can do a spell and a
Magic
cantrip.
out of hand, sorry.
I mean,
It's,
Yeah, I know, but it's I know it's silly, but it is like
well,
a different
I mean,
source.
Adam,
and
it's
it
like
kind
2
of
o'clock in the
matters.
morning. Come on.
I
man.
get the
Go ahead.
terminology.
As an
Just
action,
call
you
it,
can
let it
touch a
work.
creature and regain a number of hit points
No,
equal to your
as an
level.
action, you touch a creature and cause it to regain a number of hit points equal to your level.
There are 2 different entries.
Yeah, we do not. He did not make it with the Mordenkainen's book because that book was not out when he created that race, that character.
Okay.
And it's just
I'm like, that does not sound like what the ability is. But yeah, you have
Okay,
your
so-
level.
Okay, so
Hey,
Vic,
look, this
Vic
one's
gets
weird.
14 more hit points.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
I never use it, that's why it's so weird.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's always new.
That brings us to the old man.
old man.
And the dragon is within range that I could get up to it in melee.
Yeah, he can. He's about 25 feet from you.
I'm gonna saunter on up.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage.
This is how you saunter.
Okay.
Right to that belly. Give it
Right
some
up,
belly
right
rub.
up to that belly. And I'm gonna take my rapier of speed and
It uses its reaction to slap at you with its tail.
for what?
Because you went up to it.
It's got reach.
Yeah, but it doesn't get a attack of opportunity for moving through its space.
It held its action.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it didn't use its reaction, it used its held action.
Well,
okay.
it used its reaction in order to use the held action. You have to use your reaction.
Okay.
To use your but
So, disadvantage, book of displacement.
Is shield self only?
Yes.
Yes.
that disadvantage did nothing. It rolled 4 twice.
Okay, well it doesn't.
For a
hit me.
total of-
sauntering.
18.
Nope,
Okay.
19's AC.
Would have hit me?
You know what? I'm gonna be proud that he almost hit with that. And now you can go on and possibly kill him.
Well, it would have still had to get through my mirror image as well.
Carry on.
Stab.
You get advantage.
Yeah.
And because you get advantage, you get to do sneak attack, even though no normal. Okay.
Yep.
I'm thinking here, like, there's no ally. He can sense where he's at.
Grappled.
29.
29 misses. Oh, I'm sorry. The word was hits.
Ah, good.
I
get
was
those
going to be
mixed
real
up.
worried there for a minute.
What a dick.
It's like we really
Oh,
are going to have to
I knew
drown
exactly
this
what
dude.
he was doing. Okay, so it's 7d6s and a d8.
Right?
37 doubled.
74.
Yeah, so 74 points of damage.
Man, 29 wasn't a crit?
No, that's an 18. 18 plus 11. Rapier of Speed gets a native +2 to attack and damage.
Still alive.
Critting would stack with vulnerable.
I know. I was really upset. I rolled a
You
2,
would have not been
which
alive.
I rolled a 2, which is right next to the 20, and then 18. So I rolled like just all around the 20, but not the 20.
That is true. Technically, it would take double damage, not you rolling twice, though it is mechanically the same.
Okay, I'm going to attack it again because it's a rapier of speed, so I get 2 attacks on my action.
Mhm.
That's a 14 and a 17. Okay, so 28.
Still hits.
Okay, and then I can do that's a D10. Get out of here, D10. Oh, max damage! 8 plus 7. So that's 15. Takes 15 more damage. It is a magical source. And then going to cast Sanctuary on myself and take 5 feet, step back.
Hey man, this is all peace here.
Because I had moved 25 forward, I took 5
Yep.
feet back.
That is correct.
Is there any lair actions I need to do because I moved into the lair finally? Is the air
You've
still...
been in the lair.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't get hit by the air.
Yeah, it didn't. That area. He selected an area of his lair.
Oh, okay. We're good then.
And yeah,
I
and
just
that's
wanted to
gone.
make
That
sure
only
that we
lasted
didn't-
until the tremor.
And
Okay,
part
I
of
just
his
want to
movement,
make sure we didn't forget anything like that.
and part of his movement is an object interaction, which he goes ticka 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 on the belly.
It's not. I don't tickle the belly.
Barry, if you want to move
no.
up and tickle the bellies, you step back
I mean, I
to
just
give you
got
room.
heal. I'm tempted.
Primarily
is your
because
turn.
it's covered in blood.
Terry turn.
Who's the lowest hope?
Oh, and Adam, did he see me because of blind sense or because of true sight?
He saw you because, yeah, he has blind sight. But also,
okay.
he is struggling to get up. He's getting glimpses of what's going on. He's not just
Okay.
accepting that his head is under there.
Okay,
And
'cause
he
I
has
was
a very
gonna say
flexible dragon-like neck.
I was gonna say if he used true sight, doesn't work on me.
All right.
But no,
So I'm gonna go ahead and
has
cast
blind
animate. Okay, so unfortunately, the fire resistance on Stan is gonna go away because I'm casting a new concentration spell. But
Don't do this! Magic healing man, calm down, you'll be fine.
Yeah, where was all that tough talk
not
now?
giving you a heal. Looks like Austin's getting extra heals now.
but I'm gonna go ahead and cast animate objects.
okay.
I'm gonna get 10 small pieces of stone that have broken off from the ceiling. I'm
Okay.
going to assign 1 to each of our party members with the command of help them. And then the other...
I would just attack them. They all have advantage right now.
Right, but the way that I'm seeing is that it gives... By having them do help, every one of you will get an advantage on a check.
I get advantage on
No,
creatures.
I would just take the 10 attacks at advantage.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
If you want to roll that many dice.
I mean, that's a lot of dice. That could be annoying.
Alright, well, fine.
Yeah, as Adam goes, please don't.
Nah, we're at time. I'm fine. If you want to finish this, I mean, he's...
That's the whole problem with big summon spells. Yeah, mechanically the best. They also drag.
That's it. 5...
Do one at a time. Let's have fun with it.
5, 6, 7. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll. Okay, they have +6 to hit for 1d8 plus 2 damage. So 13 fails.
Yes.
23.
Hit.
And that was 1d6, did I say?
1d8.
1d8. Dice. Damage deserves real dice. 4 damage.
Disagree. I don't have that many d6s.
17 misses. 24 hits. That's 8 damage. 11 misses. 17.
Misses.
16 misses. 10 misses. Natural 20 hits for double. 7 and 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13 damage. And then 23 is 3 damage. And then the angel shoots
What was that last bit of damage?
3.
3. He's alive still. What does the angel do?
It gets advantage too.
Oh, these are all advantage.
Yeah,
Shoot.
You get advantage on
That's
all
the reason.
attacks. Yeah.
So it was
One of them goes from, one of them goes up to 22.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
All those misses. 3 more damage.
I didn't want to do this.
And he's just beaten down to the ground on the side. Exactly.
He's staggered.
But he stops twitching. Another couple pieces of rubble fall and hit him from the ceiling. And his treasure lies beside you. Did you need to ask something right away, or oh, you're holding on the ceiling with your?
I lift the body out and lay it so we can harvest
Carve it.
No, it's
We
like,
we let it drip dry first.
I had another path to the grave.
Well, we'll pick up there next time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and thank you for watching. Bye.